Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling very happy. His blue coat shone in the sun. He was right on time, and all around his branch in the countryside looked beautiful and prettier than before. Choo choo. Good morning, Percy. He whistled. My branch is a part of the line. Don't you agree? Yes, Thomas, of course. But what, Percy? Out with it. Well, there is another engine with a famous branch line too. Who will? His name is Stepney. He's far away, but Sir Topham has said he may visit us. When? Oh, someday. And Percy puffed away. Meanwhile, Stepney was puffing steadily along his line. It isn't very long, but it made him feel a little sad. Later, he saw Rusty, the little diesel who helped save Stepney from scrap. Everyone's been so kind, but my railway is so short, and I do miss a good one. Maybe you should tell Driver too, said Rusty. I'm sure he'll understand. Stepney soon discovered that indeed he did. Do you know, Stepney, I feel just the same way. That evening he had exciting news. Guess what, Stepney? Sir Topham Hatt invited us to go visit the other engines on his railway. Manager agreed. It will be a really long one to get there. Oh, thank you, sighed Stepney. They set off next morning. But now, all the other engines were talking about Stepney. He wants a famous branch line. Did you know that, said Percy? Thomas was feeling a little jealous. Huh! It may be famous, but my branch is the first of the line. Everyone knows that, too. And he huffed away to fetch his coaches. Look, said Percy. Why have they all come? There's no train yet, said Percy. But Percy was wrong. The signal dropped, and far away an engine whistled. Here he comes! Yelled Douglas. Stepney puffed proudly for the junction. Connor said, I hope you meet Thomas too, said Connor. You both have branch lines to be proud of. And then Stepney set out to help Duck shunt coaches in the yard. They worked happily together all afternoon. At last, Thomas arrived. Choo-choo, sorry, can't talk. It's time for my last branch line train. I mustn't be late. Choo-choo. He was hardly out of sight when the engines were shouting at the station. Then came the alarm. Stop all trains. The signalman answered the telephone. The special, is it? I see. Thomas was impatient. Why are we waiting? My passengers are being delayed. Sorry, Thomas, said his driver. We've been shunting to allow another engine train to pass. Soon he heard another familiar puffing sound. There was Stepney, and his headlamp was swaying, and he gathered speed and disappeared. Well, bust my boiler, said Thomas, the tank engine. Next morning, he was still fuming. Shunted, and not my own branch, too. It's disgrace. I'm sorry, said Stepney. I was a special. Why, said Thomas. An important passenger arrived just as you left. Did he order a special train and Duck let me take it? We had a scheduled one, but, finished Thomas, it can make an engine nervous not to know the line. Exactly, said Stepney. You're such an expert. Thomas thought and felt much better. He couldn't be cross anymore and began to tell Stepney all about his branch line.